What's up, people? I had to come back at you all again. I guess I didn't really fully prepare myself to come on here and actually do speech or whatever you want to call it. But I did one interesting video that stood out at me that I did yesterday. It was called 50 Generations. It was called 50 Generations Back. You know, I talked about how you can inherit things, you know, stuff like that. So if you get a chance, you can go on my channel, you can check that video out. 50 generations back. I was talking about something, I forgot what I was making some points with a situation that I did a video on Facebook. This was the day before yesterday. So the video is let's see, day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, let's see here. One, let's see, two, three. Let's see this. See, the day is what? Saturday, right? So it must have been Friday, let's see, Thursday. It must have been, let me see, Thursday, let's see, Friday, Saturday, 2 days ago. Yeah. I would say that, hold on, let me go on my channel, let me make sure. Because when they come down to me, give me a second. When I say something, I want to make sure I'm correct. Okay, let me cut this off. Go on to the channel and I can find out when it was. We have go back 50 generations. Oh, it's been it ain't even been up next one more hour, it'll be a day. So one more hour, it'll be um a day old. So the video actually that I did yesterday it's been up 23 hours. So it's actually approximately the video is 20 minutes and 16 seconds. So you can go and check it out. And I did another one yesterday. It said we have been taught lies that the devil is in charge of hell. Those are the two videos I did the other day. I mean, no, this one here, my bad. We have been taught lies that the devil is in charge of hell. That video been up 12 hours. So it ain't even been up, it ain't about close to 24 hours. No, it's only been up 12 hours. 12, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, 11 more hours, the video will be up, it'll be a day old. But this one here is only 23. This video, go back 50 generations, been up only 23 hours. So one more hour, it'll be pretty much, it'll be a day old. You know what I mean? So I'm doing this video here at 2:43. So around this time tomorrow, around 2:43, it'll be a day old. I didn't even check it to see when I actually started. So let me go back to my original live. Yeah, so I wanted to make sure I had it right. Yeah, I'll be ready to turn this camera off just in case if anybody decides to come in here. I can hit that button and turn the camera off. You know. So yeah, but over the course, oops, I made a mistake and clicked on the camera. Okay. But okay. I had to turn my camera off. So, so, man, I've been learning. You know, I'm trying to educate myself. I'm still trying to do that so I can be properly prepared. A lot of people. I did it. But anyway, man, going back to that video I did on Facebook, I talked about how I don't like hypocritical people. I think I broke it down pretty okay. I think I did a pretty good job on it. You know, and you get the misunderstanding, but you get offended over something like that. If the shoe fit, wear it. You know, because like if a person come out and say, "Oh, is you talking about me?" And I think that'll be it's like it's an ignorant uh, analogy or ignorant example, because that would be just like me walking up the road and somebody talking about, like I said, I'm gonna use the example that I used in my video almost a day ago. If they talking about people with 30 people with full-blown AIDS, knowing that it don't apply to me, it would be ignorant for me to say, are you talking about me? No, because I know it don't apply to me, because I know I don't have that virus. You see what I'm saying? So it would be an ignorant thing is to say, "Oh, you talking about me?" You see what I'm saying? When you know you ain't got it, but if you know you have it, some kind of sickness, then why would you get upset over it if you know it apply to you? You see what I'm saying? So that's common analogy, common sense. You know, if you know you don't have the virus of whatever sickness it is, if it don't apply, let it fly. So if you make a comment to somebody and you say, "Oh, are you talking about me? If I one of them?" Usually you are the one. If you say something like that, really you are, because if you know it don't apply to you at all, then like people have said a many things that I know that it don't apply to me, so it don't bother me because I know it don't apply to me. You see what I'm saying? So if it applies to you, that means you must be, like it remind me of Judas. You know what I mean? Judas in the Bible. God says, "One of you shall betray me." And then the first thing he looked up and he said, "Is it I?" And then God said, "He it is that will do it." He said, "Is it I?" And he already knew it was him. So anytime somebody say, "Well, who are these people that's doing all this stuff?" Anytime they doing it, they giving you a slick this to try to like throw them out of it. You see what I'm saying? Throw themselves out of it and try to flip. It's like they're trying to flip your conversation and confuse you. Like, whoa, you know what I mean? When they say, "Oh, who are you talking about? Are you talking about me or whatever?" Like, no, I ain't mention no name, but if it applied to you, if you feel like it applied to you, then why would you make that statement? You see what I'm saying? If you feel like being a hypocrite applies to you, then why would you, in essence, want to try to defend something? So that means you're actually exposing yourself. You just expose yourself. Is it I? That's just like what Judas did. A hypocritical person is one of the most heinous things you can ever have around a person like me. We not gonna be no good combination. I'm here to tell you that now. We ain't gonna be in no good combination. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm the type of person, I ain't gonna waste your time. If I don't like you, I'm gonna immediately be like, hit the highway. That's how I roll. If I don't want to have nothing to do with you, especially if you playing, especially hypocrites, oh my goodness. I wouldn't even want to even imagine what I would say to you. I'll tell you, hit the highway. Yeah. I broke that video down pretty good though. I think I did pretty good. It's on Facebook. I talked about how I hate hypocrites with a passion because they dangerous. They just unstable people. You know what I mean? But if it don't apply, then why would it bother you? If you know it don't, like, you can listen to something and you can be like, well, I know that don't apply to me, so why would I worry about it? The white man, he done a real good job, man. And when they came over here and started mixing with the Indians and all that kind of stuff, they did it on purpose. Is to uh is to bring division amongst the indigenous Indian people over here, which is we are the product of. Well, they knew what they were doing when they mixed half of they a drop of their blood in the native Indians, because that was they did it on purpose, because that was their purpose, is to slaughter and kill up as many as they could, because they got this country through violence. Hold on, let me turn this off. Okay. Oh, yeah. They got this country through violence and through bloodshed and war. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't celebrate no holidays. I don't celebrate no holiday. I don't celebrate no birthday. I don't celebrate none of that. No, because all that's white supremacy. You know. No, I don't celebrate that. When you celebrate Thanksgiving, do you know you set each turkey you eat and feast off of, you're celebrating the slaughter, the bodies that was slaughtered. That's what that represents when you eat a turkey. I looked this information up. That's how I know this, because I know a lot of people probably, they watch and get into this bit, get this far in this video. They go, wait a minute, how you know that? Because I do my research. It's a simple little word, do research. And that's something that we have been conditioned not to do, is do our research, because we're so used to the so-called white man. When they had us in slavery, they took the Bible away from us. We couldn't read or write. Our ancestors couldn't even read or write. You see what I'm saying? So that still affects us to this day, because you can see how we do today. When you bring up information as far as like do your research and do this and do that, people look at you like you're crazy when you tell them that. And that's what bothers me when I see people doing this. Like, okay, you're supposed to have been here longer than me, whether you're young or old. You should be like, what? Tell me what this is. You know what I mean? But we don't do that, because that's the style. You remember in Deuteronomy's people where God says that He said He will put a yoke of iron upon your neck until He have destroyed you. All right, let me break it down this way. You remember how God, the slaves, like when they would be in the field, they would put the masters and them slave masters would put yokes of iron upon the people's necks, and they would have to walk around in the slave field and pick all that cotton, that's what they call and stuff. They had to put yokes of iron upon their neck, even though that was a physical thing. Today, the Bible says it's a upon our neck, meaning that we are destroyed in our mind. Mentally, we don't want to do no research. We want to turn around and hear what Jones say. We want to hear what prophet so and so say. Those things are yokes of iron, so that when you tell people about their history and where they come from and all that kind of stuff, they look at you like you stupid. This is what the state of mind that our people are in. They don't want to do their research no kind of way. A lot of people don't, because the white man has actually destroyed their mind. This is how bad and damaged that we have been doing slavery. Even this genetic, we are the product of what went on with our ancestors back then. It's just being done in a different way. They don't have no physical chains around us, of course not. No, they don't have no physical chain. It's a mental chain. Mental chains are in the mind. We're chained up in the mind with all this other garbage, with white supremacist stuff, prophet this, prophet so and so, prophet that, and all that kind of stuff. That's how we are destroyed. We are mentally destroyed. We defend the white. Oh, it's not everybody. Oh no, God love. No, baby, I don't believe that. But you will believe this man that come along and tell you he a prophet of God. Get out of here. If you come to me with that crap, I would chop you up all the way up if you come to me with that. You can believe a man who tell you he a so-called prophet, but you can't do your research. For real? Get up out of here with that. My job is not to get on here and that I'm not your Christianity pastor. I'm not no denomination person that sit up there and just gonna sugarcoat everything. I'm gonna tell you what's to do your research. That's what I'm gonna tell you to do. I ain't gonna tell you, no. Don't give me your opinion. Do your research. Don't sit there and talk out your head. It sounds good what you're saying, but you need to show me some proof. Leo, do you know African American was created by Leo Anaconda? That's right. That was what year that was? 1985 is when they started calling us African American. All denominations was made up by so-called white folks, and we followed in the footsteps of white people. We still suck every bit of it up, and we think that makes perfect sense. Because it took me a while to catch on and learning and stuff, and I wasn't very good at pronunciation and pronouncing a lot of words and stuff. But what I've done, I didn't sit there and just stay in that rut and sit there and just say, well, I can't read that. No, whatever I like. If I didn't like it, I worked and changed it. That's all. If you don't like something about it, it's just like if you're overweight. If you don't like being overweight, what do? You work out. If you don't want to be overweight, what do? You go to a gym, right? You go to a gym and work out. If whatever it is that you don't like about yourself, you work out and change it. You don't sit there and say, well, I'm big and I'm fat and I'm this and that and I'm so big and fat. Just do one simple word. Do your workout. If I'd have still been complaining back in 1998 and 1997, which you know what I mean, because it frustrated me when I didn't have no education in my head. It frustrated me when I couldn't even make a good pronunciation of big words. It frustrated me. So I just said, well, if you don't like something, just keep working at it until you get better. And that's what I did. And to this day, that's what I did. That's the reason why I'm not all the way where I should be when it comes to knowledge, but I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I do everything I can and try to give you the meaning of something. I don't want to throw a word out there and pronounce a word, even if I can pronounce it. I don't want to throw it out there and pronounce it and not give you the meaning of what that word is, because every word means something. It matters. It should matter what you're telling people. But a lot of people, we are so destroyed up here. The white man has destroyed us so mentally up here until it does. It just, no matter how much you tell people, it's not going to register with them. It's not. It's just not going to register. It's going. It's stupid to them. You become a threat. You become a target when you tell them this. It's going, like, people can hear this video right now. No matter how educated I am, people will hear this video and they won't even get all the way through the video. What a little bit they hear, it'll go in one ear and come out the other. When you simply can just do your research. And they think it's something wrong with that word. Like, you looking and you be like, wait a minute, what's wrong with the word research? It ain't a hard word. But they'll entertain everything else. And they want to consider you a threat if you tell them. I've never heard of nothing like that before. This is crazy. It's crazy, man. It is. Yeah, it's all about what you can do for them. You tell them, do your research. You actually have people will look at you like you're stupid when you tell them to do their own research. You'd be like, wait a minute now. And you'd be like, how can I be around this individual person and have a logical, reasonable conversation? Like we're no we not we no match for each other. We're no good combination. So what we gonna do? We just gonna sit there and just look at each other? But they think something more wrong with you for telling them. I'd be like, okay, you think something wrong with me, but I hold myself up. I've been holding myself up. Like I can make an example. I've been holding myself up for over 50 years. But you're gonna get mad at me for telling you that you need to do your research. I ain't doing nothing but talking about this is crazy. They in their own little world. That's why I don't. I'm not saying I'm better than nobody else or nothing like that, but I don't trust Christians. I don't. So called. Mm-mm. I'd rather deal with a bipolar person or a schizophrenic person. Christians are way worse than that. Mm-mm. They want to follow the lies of the so-called white man. No, indeed. No, they want. Yeah, man. I guess I'll come back at y'all later on. I had to come get something off my chest, man, and talk about this thing. I'm not going in on. I'm not doing no epic on nobody. You're not going. I'm not ranting on that. But we just need to come out of the docile state of mind that we're in. We'll love our oppressors in a heartbeat, and our oppressors are so-called white men. We respect our and love our oppressors, but this is how they train our are trying to train our mind. This is how they train your mind to think. Do you know? Let me tell y'all this here. Do you know white folks know more about who we are than we do? They know about Leo Anaconda. They know about 1985 when African American, we call ourselves African Americans and all that. We first and foremost, we are no Africans. Then they'll try to tell you black people sold their own people. They got it twisted. No, Africans sold Jews. It wasn't no Africans selling no Africans. It was Africans selling Jews. They sold the people, the Israelites. Those were the real chosen people of the Most High God, and they sold them. People got that twisted. And I wish people would straighten out that lie because that's a complete lie. Because the Bible said we will be sold unto our enemies, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. The so-called Spaniards were they was put in slavery first, and then we was put in slavery next. Because they went over and took their land. That's why they call them Mexican. They're not Mexican or Hispanic, as they call it. Yeah, go and look this information up. I'm gonna come back with probably another video And I want to, you know, just like show you a little bit of history of it. So I want y'all to stay tuned. I don't like to just quote nothing from my head or nothing like that. You know, I guess I'm being lazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess I'm being a little lazy. I don't know if it's because of the rain outside, because it is raining outside right now. Yeah, it's raining a little bit. It wasn't raining when I went back out there earlier, because I went outside. I think I took out some garbage. Yeah, I took out some garbage. No, I broke out some stuff. My bad. I broke out some stuff. I got to take the garbage out. I was raking out some. I soaked. What did I do? I soaked a pot, and I was soaking the bacteria out of, you know, when you don't wash a pot overnight or something. And I put water in the pot and let it sit out over. And I mix some water, make sure, because I don't put those crumbs in the zinc. You know what I mean? For those you, let me jump on that for a minute. Like crumbs in the zinc. If you pouring grease or oil or something, or you crumbs of food down in your zinc for so long, it'll pile up and it'll clog your zincs and stuff up. So that's why I dump all of my food outdoors in the trash, and I put it on the trash or something. I put water in it, make sure all the food is washed out, and then I go there and wash up the dishes. And I think it make your water last a little longer too. But anyway, man, including myself, I'm gonna say this as well as I'm saying it to myself. We got to continue to keep doing our research, man, and that's what I'm doing. At least I try to. At least I try to. And you know, I fail at it, you know, but I think I'm getting a little bit better. If I don't want it to sound like I'm contradicting myself. Maybe I just did. I don't know. But um, I try to be diligent, like I am. Um, I didn't do no looking up nothing just yet, none this day yet, and it's 3:06 p.m. So I haven't did. So I'm gonna make sure I try to put in some time and look up some things and get a understanding, you know. So that's what I try to get, a better understanding. So that's what I'm striving to do, you know. So I'm not just, y'all, to let y'all know, I'm not just on here just telling y'all stuff and I sit back and I ain't never seen a book a day in my life. That would be stupid. Because you can go back and you can look at some of my videos, you can see I'm sometimes, like last night, I got online, I did a video, do not believe the lies that the so-called white man that taught us the devil's in charge of hell and all that kind of stuff. I didn't put the, you know what I mean? I just put, do not believe the lies that was taught to us that the devil's in charge of hell. That's what I said. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here, and I'm gonna come back at you all a bit later. I don't know what the name of this video is. That I just wanted to come and express, encourage us is to do our research on our biblical history. Do your research on the biblical history. Yeah. So I'm gonna see y'all later, and I'm up out of here for right now. I'll be back a little later on.